Seeing you, Roxy. Kelly, good seeing you. Christina, Bobby, good seeing you.
You won't fail me now in the waiting. The same God who's never late is working all things out. You're working all things out. Yes, I lift you high in the lowest valley. Yes, I will bless your name. Oh yes, I will sing for joy when my heart is heavy on my days. Oh yes,
Michael, good seeing you. Good seeing everybody. Seeing you. Betty, God bless. Yeah, I'm early. Mel, good seeing you. His Everlasting Kingdom, good seeing Vicky, good seeing everybody. Angela, Sharice, Chris, Jules, Bobby, Christina, good seeing everybody. Debbie. Leanne, good seeing you. Mia, good. Yep, I'm early. Delilah, good seeing you. Brian, good seeing you. Arkansas Traveler, Sharon, good seeing you. Lily, good seeing you. Sharon. William, good seeing you. Child of the Most High, good seeing you. The Encourager, good seeing you. Jennifer, Bridget, KP, Stacy, seeing you. Good seeing you, DJ. Now you're here, DJ. I'll get going. I was a little early. Robin, good seeing you, Robin. Good seeing you, Robin. God bless. Ed, good seeing you. Amen, Ed. John, God bless. I'm going to get started. I got a lot of stuff to go over. Stephanie, Bride for Jesus, I pinned her comment on my pre-video. She said it, so I don't have to. I was going to show this, but this is a fact. Stephanie says right here in my pre-video, she says 5 doors in selected cathedrals, the 24th through the 5th, mimicking God's Jubilee and freeing of captives. This is exactly correct. I don't have to say it. Stephanie did, Bride for Jesus. She is correct. Jubilee year, you free the captives. The captives are free right here. She's correct. So that's what my video is about, freeing the captives and the Catholic Church, and I'm going to go over it. I'm going to go over everything I see, and I'm going to go over it. Hope everybody's doing well. Yes, the ritual, preparation, the ritual, freeing the captives, as Stephanie says right here. Now I'm going to go over it. There's other things and other things to look for here, because this is also at the Catholic Church. And this sculpture is called Resurrection. Resurrection. It's called Resurrection. Here you go.
The statue of the Resurrection, located in the Vatican's Paul VI Audience Hall, is receiving some restoration work, which is scheduled to finish by December 9th. The statue can often be seen behind the Pope during his general audiences that are held in the hall. October 3rd also marked the 34th anniversary since the statue was introduced to the hall by its creator, Pericle Fazzini. Fazzini created the statue to show Jesus rising from the crater of a nuclear bomb. The Resurrection is made from red bronze and yellow brass and measures 66 feet tall and 23 feet wide.
So the Resurrection statue is made of a nuclear bomb. A nuclear bomb, and Jesus rises out of it. This is it's called the Statue of the Resurrection.
The statue of the Resurrection, located in the Vatican's Paul VI Audience Hall, is receiving some restoration work, which is scheduled to finish by December 9th. The statue can often be seen behind the Pope during his general audiences that are held in the hall. October 3rd also marked the 34th anniversary since the statue was introduced to the hall by its creator, Pericle Fazzini. Fazzini created the statue to show Jesus rising from the crater of a nuclear bomb. The Resurrection is made from red bronze and yellow brass and measures 66 feet tall.
66 feet tall. Here's another on it, because this is exactly what they're showing is exactly what will happen. We will leave. We will be resurrected when the nuclear bomb comes down. And this is exactly what they're showing.
Hello and welcome to Dark Voice. Today we will be talking about the Resurrection sculpture, which sits in Vatican City in Rome. The sculpture was built by Pericle Fazzini, an Italian painter and sculptor. It was completed on September 28, 1977. It stands 66 feet tall, 23 feet wide, and weighs 80 metric tons. The statue is located in the center of the Pope Paul VI Audience Hall. This
Pope Paul VI
is in the Vatican City in Rome. The 6 is seen in the height, as well as the 6 seen in the Pope Paul VI Audience Hall, worrisome. But this is just the beginning of the conspiracies. While building the sculpture, the reported polystyrene fumes gave Fazzini a blood clot in his lung, which could be a coincidence or point to the evil masterpiece that he was creating. Now let's talk about the statue. The statue is made to represent mankind and the threat of nuclear war. Jesus is seen to be rising above the flames and destruction of a post-nuclear blast with several of his angels. At first sight, it is not obvious that the statue represents these angelic figures. The hair that attaches to Jesus' head is extremely matted and creates the picture of a serpent. The serpent-like head has been seen to represent evil, and the hall that the statue sits in is already associated with a serpent-like figure. The two windows on the lateral walls of the audience hall appear to make snake eyes, while the columns at the presenting stage represent fangs. It is thought that when spectators are viewing the presenting stage, the audience hall is devouring them. The conspiracy regarding the sculpture is that it is seen as the devil arising from hell, with demons next to him, and it is seen as a spawn of evil on earth. The sculpture is more closely linked with the evil deity Baphomet. Baphomet was a deity that the Knight Templars were said to have worshipped. Although not exactly linked to the devil, Baphomet is closely associated with the occult and witchcraft. When the right and left halves of the statue are mirrored, Baphomet is said to be seen in the sculpture's head. It is up to you whether to believe the conspiracies regarding the sculpture, but the possibility is always there. Thank you for watching.
So this is a nuclear blast. You could call it whatever you want. They do have this in iPet Goat. They have both of them in iPet Goat right here. They have rising up out of the fire. Nuclear blast right there, as you can see. Everything's crumbling down. They have the fish getting in the boat, and they have it over here at the end. They have both of them right here. They have both of them. Nuclear blast. Right here. So they have both of them. Now I want to talk about something. This right here, I'm going to talk about this a minute because this is very interesting. I'm going to talk about the portal and all that stuff, but I want to talk about this first. In Planet of the Apes, I'll give you this. Give you an overview of the movie. The overview of the movie is NASA. I'm going to let this play a minute, and I'm going to go over it.
Dodge and Landon. They make their way across an eerie and desolate landscape, wrestling with the knowledge that they have now moved past the time on Earth they once knew by over 2,000 years.
2,000 years. What I'm going to be saying about the movie, if you know the Planet of the Apes, they are captives. They are captives. They are in prison. They get freed out of prison. They get freed out of prison. They go to the land, you could call it the land of the lost, the land. They go to the land where the unforbidden land. They go to the unforbidden land. They go through the desert, and they come to the mountain. They come to the mountain. It's also Charlton Heston, which Charlton Heston was also Moses. You know that. He was in Moses. But he goes through the desert to the mountain. And as you know, it's nuked. It's nuked, and it's right here. It's right here. They are nuked in the Planet of the Apes. The nuke, the bomb is called the Alpha and Omega. The bomb is called the Alpha and the Omega bomb. It's right here, the beginning and the end. As you know, Charlton Heston was in it, same thing. And as you can see right here, they'll stand up. They're sitting down right here. This is a church.
I reveal my inmost self unto my God, unto my God.
As you can see right here, they are singing. They stand up when they start singing right here. As you can see, their hands are together. In the middle right here, as you can see right here, this is exactly how when I had midnight mass, when I went to church and had midnight mass, you had your candle right here. You would stand up and sing. And this is Holy Night, for instance. As you can see, her hands are together. This is how you would have the candle. This is exactly what they are showing right here. You have your hands together on their uniform right here. As you can see, like a candle. As you can see, that's a perfect example of a candle. And they are singing. They are transformed afterwards. This is after the nuclear blast. On the piano, it says Psalms right there. As you can see, they are singing. So as I said, the movie, The Planet of the Apes, Beneath the Planet of the Apes, they are imprisoned. They go through the desert to the mountain, same as Moses did. Went through the desert to the mountain. They got to the mountain, and this is where the nuclear bomb is. And as it is, it's the Alpha and Omega right here, the bomb. And as you can see, New York City was in ruins. They also showed, this is just an overview, the Statue of Liberty was on its side it was gone. It was destroyed. So I thought that was very interesting. I'm going to talk about this a minute, the 200 years. As I said, that was in the Planet of the Apes. Right here, the 200 years, they talk about it right here. As you can see, NASA.
Taylor, along with Dodge and Landon. They make their way across an eerie and desolate landscape, wrestling with the knowledge that they have now moved past the time on Earth they once knew by over 2,000 years.
2,000 years. I'm going to go over this. This was in my pre-video.
Years, the pontiff opens 5 sacred doors to mark the Jubilee year in the Catholic calendar. The tradition dates back to 1300, when it was decided it would be carried out every century, but that was later reduced to every 25 years. The first time the holy doors of the 4 Roman basilicas were opened to mark the special tradition was in 1423, and they have been opened regularly since. However, 2025 marks another first and symbolic door will be opened in a Roman prison, making it the 5th sacred portal. The Pope will begin the ritual to...
It's a prison. As you can see, the prison portal is open, and there's things that I found out about it, and I'll show you right here what the secret prison door is and where it's at.
Commence the year of Jubilee on Christmas Eve, when he will open the first sacred portal at the northeast entrance to St. Peter's.
St. Peter's, this is the door he's open. Right here. The entrance to St. Peter's Basilica. Right here. This is the one he's open. What is it? It's this right here. This is the door he's opening. 2,000 years.
The Vatican necropolis. Hiding underneath what is arguably the most famous basilica in the world is a genuine city of the dead. This ghoulish necropolis is located directly underneath Vatican City's St. Peter's Basilica.
This is what's under where they're opening the portal right here. It's the Valley of the Dead. Dead bones. Dead bones. Dead bones.
Above ground is a world of wonder, a structure filled with beautiful artwork, fascinating frescoes, and hundreds of years of history. But 5 stories beneath it, hidden down in the darkness underground, is a ruin that dates back to the original founding of the Roman Empire. The altar at St. Peter's is at the apex of all of this history. The altar is stacked upon 2,000 years of bones.
2,000 years of bones. 2,000 years of bones. 2,000 years of bones. This is what they're opening. 2,000 years of bones. 2,000. Very interesting. This reminds me of Ezekiel, the prophet Ezekiel, because this is going on right now. The bones, Ezekiel's vision. I'm not going to play, I could play all of Ezekiel from chapter 1. There's also Ezekiel's wheel. These 2 events are going on right now. The bones, the bones, the bones.
Thus, the captivity in Babylon, though marked by adversity and suffering, was also a period of spiritual renewal and cultural strengthening. Among the most powerful and symbolic visions in the Bible is Ezekiel's vision of the Valley of Dry Bones. This account, found in chapter 37 of the book of Ezekiel, is a fascinating dive into themes of despair, hope, and spiritual renewal. This vision not only captures the imagination, but also serves as a powerful symbol of restoration potential. Ezekiel, in exile together with his compatriots in Babylon, is taken in spirit to a valley full of dry bones, scattered and disjointed. These bones represent the people of Israel, who at that time felt as if they were in a collective grave, spiritually desolate and hopeless. The vision begins with God asking Ezekiel, "Son of man, can these bones live?" The rhetorical question instigates a reflection on divine power and faith in the possibility of the impossible. Ezekiel answers prudently, "Lord God, you know." This response reflects not only human uncertainty in the face of the bleak scenario, but also a submission to divine sovereignty and power. God then instructs Ezekiel to prophesy on the bones, commanding them to hear the word of the Lord. As Ezekiel obeys, a miracle happens. The bones begin to move, unite, and on them grow nerves, flesh, and skin. But life is still missing. Then God sends Ezekiel to call the spirit of the 4 winds to breathe life into these reconstituted bodies, and they rise up like a great army. This resurrection image is not only a prediction of Israel's physical return to their land, but also a promise of spiritual renewal. The dried bones, revived, symbolize God's ability to restore hope where there seems to be none. It is a powerful message to the exiled people who, like the bones, felt fragmented, powerless, and spiritually dead. In addition to its immediate significance for the exiles, the vision of the Valley of Dry Bones echoes through the centuries as a universal symbol of renewal and hope.
Yep, exactly. So, I could go all over it, but also, too, the things in the sky, they're prepping everything for things to come. I got some more information. I'm going to go over it all. As I said, this is very interesting, but as you can see right here, as I showed right here, bones, this is what they're opening in the Vatican. 2,000 years of bones, dry bones in the Vatican. It's underneath the Vatican. It's, as I showed.
All of this history, the altar is stacked upon 2,000 years of bones, with the bodies of the dead hidden way underneath it. Many of the bodies buried underneath the basilica aren't even from Christians or Catholics. The oldest burial ground dates back to the 1st century AD and was used for pagans. Above that is yet another level of burial in the 5th century. This one is a bit more interesting because it's a mix of both pagans and Christians. A mausoleum from a time when the pagans of Europe were slowly converting to Catholicism. These 2 levels alone account for roughly 90% of the time the Roman Empire was in power. between the years 27 BC and 476 AD. Even though St. Peter's Basilica is what everyone knows and what the hill is famous for, it was a sacred place for a very long time. In another surprising twist, there is a hidden church buried underneath the floor of the basilica, and above that, a more recent church from the 12th.
So that's what's beneath it. That's what is beneath it. As I said right here, that's what's under St. Peter's Basilica right here. The door was closed. So this is what's underneath it. Here's another video on it right here.
At St. Peter's was sealed shut, including St. Peter's Basilica, plus Rome's 3 other basilicas, to commence next year's Catholic Church Jubilee, a joyful commemoration of faith that normally occurs every 25 years. The door at St. Peter's was sealed shut by a wall of bricks since the year of Jubilee of Divine Mercy in 2016, and on December 2nd, they were ripped down to ready the door for opening as part of the rite of recognition. The rite of recognition. Listen to the words here, y'all, and just mix that with all the things we've been talking about in the picture here. They're going to get ready for the rite of recognition. What does that mean? Recognition of what? What is the official narrative of recognition? What are they really recognizing? After that Christmas Eve ritual, Pope Francis will open a symbolic door inside the Roman prison, Rebabia, on December 26th, the feast of St. Stephen. It will be the first time a pope has opened a holy door at a prison. A holy door at a prison, reported by the Denver Catholic. He says, I think of prisoners who deprived of their freedom daily, feel the harshness of detention and the restrictions, lack of affection, and much more, a few cases, lack of respect, Pope Francis said. And the objective to opening the door later this month is to usher in the year of renewed in hope as Christians find Christ as the door of salvation. God's word helps us find reasons for that hope. In the heart of each person, hope dwells, the desire of expectation of good things to come. And that's when it was sealed with concrete, and now that's been removed in anticipation of this Jubilee year of the rite of Recognitio, or recognition. Let's watch this.
One of the typical ceremonies preceding the opening of the Jubilee was held in St. Peter's Basilica. It was presided over by Cardinal Mauro Gambetti. This particular rite includes the removal of the metal box kept in the wall, sealing the holy door of the last Jubilee, that of 2016. All of the canons of the Basilica are present at this ceremony. Once removed, the Cardinal Archpriest of St. Peter's checks the contents of the box and verifies that the key that will open the holy door on the night of December 24th is inside. In addition, the box also holds the knobs, the parchment that testified to the official closing of the holy year, papal medals, and golden bricks with the year of the previous Jubilee.
All right, so what's going on here, y'all? What is happening? Help my Catholic brothers, help me.
Like I said, that's just another article on it. I want to go over some other things. I want to thank everybody that sends me stuff. They are greatly appreciated. Lisa, many others, Carol, many others, greatly appreciated. Gina, John Misik, everyone that sends me something, I greatly appreciated. Most people know this is probably not new, but this is something I could have went out with this yesterday, but
The site of the downed drone in New Jersey, Hillsborough, New Jersey. I'm currently in pursuit. As me spoken.
the down drone had hazmat. Most people know that. If you don't, that the down drone that went down had a hazmat. They had hazmat. I'm going to talk about this more in a minute. Here's a plane went down.
middle of the thing went down randomly in New Jersey. Yes, you heard that right. In New Jersey, this plane randomly went down in the middle of, I think, like 2 a.m. maybe. But wait, it gets so much stranger. And no, I have no idea why these things are happening. I'm just simply showing you things that are happening right now. And the Daily Mail just dropped this gem. They also dropped something else I'm about to show you. So after you've read that, I hope you've already read it. Great. Now read this real quick. Also happening in New Jersey. Here's the link. It's Daily Mail, the Science Division. None of this is my opinion. It's just I'm reporting to you what they are saying. But wait, there's more. New Jersey mayor instructs fire department to wear hazmat suits if those things fall from the sky. And their actual wording, if this falls to the earth, top paragraph. Again, Daily Mail Science Division. Just so we're on the same page.
This is very interesting. This is new. Maybe you heard about it, maybe you didn't.
The United States launched a Dark Eagle hypersonic missile from Cape Canaveral Space Force Station yesterday, Department of Defense officials confirmed. The live-fire test was unannounced, and the Dark Eagle missile can exceed 3,800 miles per hour, more than 5 times the speed of sound, and has a range of 1,725 miles. The long-range hypersonic missile was test-fired from a trailer-based launcher, something the U.S. Army has been trying to do for about 2 years.
Okay, this right here is this is very important. This is very important. And I'm going to, this is from the guys that, I believe this is Elon Musk. And I'm going to talk about in a minute about the drones. I believe it's all from Elon Musk. All the rockets he's shooting up and everything he's shooting up in the sky. I believe these drones are from Elon Musk. And I will go over it in a minute, but I'm going to read something. This is called, this guy's a 25-year operator of a major agency here. Just thought I'd let you know all what has been going on these past few weeks. The drones are part of a military drill being conducted by Space Force, Elon Musk, I believe also. Everything is on a need-to-know basis, which is why they so much confusion. What gets me concerned and why I am making this post is that something big is about to go down. I agree. We all agree that something big is about to go down. He says right here, he's putting this message out because it concerns me, and why I am making this post is something big is about to go down. I have to know what there are additional full lockout drills that are scheduled to take place between now and Christmas Eve. These operations involve full turnover of our radio, radar, and aircraft communications to military for several hours at a time. So in other words, they're going to have blackouts in communications. Your internet will probably be down. So this is why he put out this post, because there's going to be a lot of stuff going on. The Bible says lying signs and wonders. It says in conjunction with this, there are scheduled satellite launches off the books, which have been occurring since October. Like I said, this is Elon Musk, as I've been talking about before. This is lying signs and wonders to deceive the elect, the Bible talks about. The conjunction with, these are also scheduled satellite launches, which are off the books, which have been occurring since October. This is Elon Musk. They are setting up some kind of big show for the public very soon. And that's great. That I agree with this. This is what they're doing. Lying signs and wonders. CNN was even at the facility to shoot pre-roll footage for a future story. I don't know exactly what's going on, but all I know is get ready. Peace and safety to all. Anyway, so yes, this is going to be a big show. It's going to be a big show to deceive people. So this was, thank you, Lisa. Lisa sent me this. Thank you. So that's what it is. It's a great deception. I see that where this is going. This is somebody on there. Yeah, we can all see where this is going. We can all see where this is going. This is a globalist planning a staged massive alien invasion. It says, study extraterrestrial intelligence and founder of UF Disclosure Project, exclaimed in the video. Also remember, Cliff High predicted a major UFO event involving spaceships and jets without short period of time after Trump appeared on Joe Rogan's show. He also predicted that it appeared the UFOs were fighting against each other. There is drones sightings beginning. This is exactly an alien invasion. Yes, I agree. So this is another article on it. Now this was sent to me by Lisa. Thank you very much. As you can see right here, Elon Musk in September hinted at an upcoming drone swarm battle that he claimed would boggle the mind. Here's his tweet right here. Drone swarm battles are coming that will boggle the mind. So he posted this in September. I also want to thank Michael also. Michael sent me things too. Greatly appreciated. As you can see right here, it says, drone swarm battles are coming that will boggle the mind. This was in September. This was from Elon Musk. So he posted this in September, but he has not posted anything since. You would think, and the reason why I believe he's behind it. I believe he's behind it with all the rockets he's been shot up. You can go to his X account or whatever. You can go to his X account. He isn't talking nothing about this. He's not talking nothing about it. As people say, he's went silent right here. As she says right here, he's been silent about this, which is weird. Yeah, because anything with space, anything, also too with them cutting out communications, the only thing that would be left would be Elon Musk with Skynet or whatever they call it, whatever net they call it. So anyway. So good seeing everybody. That's my video. Dry bones, Ezekiel, dry bones. That's the door they're going to be opening, the one that they never opened before, to the prison. The captives free. Very interesting, as I said. Very interesting. Also, too, like I said, with the situation with the Planet of the Apes. Very interesting. And the sculpture, it's called Redemption right here. Resurrection statue. Resurrection. This is resurrection. This could be the bottomless pit, whatever, nuclear, the angels, whatever. But this is also, as I said, this is in Ezekiel. And most people didn't know, and that's why I wanted to show this. Most people didn't know that under the Vatican are bones, dead people's bones. So good seeing everybody. God bless. Keep praying. Keep looking up. Keep looking up. Thanks to the Mod Squad. Greatly appreciated. Greatly appreciated. We'll see what happens. Keep praying. Keep praying. God bless. Hope everybody's doing well. So Everlasting Kingdom, she had a dream about it. Thank you very much. Repost it. I'll post it on my community page. God bless. Good seeing everybody. Thanks to the Mod Squad.